Welcome back to another episode of the F1 2016 live career mode, live on YouTube. We are at our home track of Silverstone for the 10th round of this season, and we are going into this with high expectations, but a bit disappointing from the last race in Austria, which if you haven't guys seen it, you need to see it. It was the most bizarre finish you will see, and you would not expect who won the race, so I'll let you guys find out with that on there. But we're at Silverstone, and we've got the agent here who wants a little word with us about what our expectations are for the race. So without further ado, let's hear what she's got to say.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
So we've got to finish 7th in this race, higher in the race standings than Max Verstappen, and beat Carlos Sainz, and we've got to be 8th or higher in the championship as well. So we're currently in 9th in the championship, which I'm just going to quickly show you guys. Also as well, if you were here for practice and qualifying, we have updated the car. We've added the monkey seat for downforce, which has really helped us around this track. So that's definitely what we need right there. So that is what we are. And in the rivalry, you can see it's neck and neck between me and Max Verstappen. So it's going to go down to the wire with that one. So very exciting. This one, if you are new around here, guys, make sure to subscribe if you are here for regular F1 content on the channel, and we'll be back again tomorrow for more career mode on the channel, which is fantastic for you guys as well. But without further ado, we're going to head out onto the track now. Oh, but before we do that, I forgot to mention, we have left Legend AI. From now to the end of the season and for the rest of the series, we are going to be going to Ultimate AI. Yep, that's right, we are doing Ultimate AI, and I won't surprise you. Oh, you kind of can see it in the progress update. We've got 5th in qualifying on Ultimate AI, so that's what we do. But now, we're going to head to Silverstone now for the race.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such is the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hangar Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. With me today is a man who's no stranger to the thrills of Silverstone. He's a past winner here in sports cars, of course. It's our good friend Anthony Davidson. You seem particularly excited for this one, Ant. Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, just looking forward to it, Crofty. It's always a very special atmosphere, and also I started karting in the late 1980s, and I was here for that epic race in 1986 with Mansell and Piquet fighting each other right here in my home Grand Prix. So coming back to Silverstone always means a lot, and looking at the crowd today, it's clear that none of that spirit has been lost. And also, we just have such a fantastic field this year, some very close competition and conditions that should make for some great racing. I can't wait.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Toro Rosso, and Rosberg, Bottas, Massa, Ricciardo, and Carlos Sainz.
So we're on the grid then for the British Grand Prix. P5 from an impressive qualifying for myself on my first session in qualifying on Ultimate AI. So this is going to be the big challenge for us here. It is going to be a 2-stop strategy for us here today, with rain in the horizon, as you can see on the race strategy on there. But I'm just going to quickly, guys, show you the set that I'm running for Silverstone. I forgot to do this for the rest of the series, but this is what I'm going to be running. So if you want to use it, feel free to pause the video and get a screenshot of this, and you can use it for your career modes or your online racing. So it does work on both, so feel free to do that if you want. But we're going to head now onto the grid for the formation lap on our home patch. We're going to see how we go with this.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Thanks to Jeff there for informing there. So at Silverstone, home patch for us as Vettel there. Verstappen going really slowly there. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. That's a bit silly from Verstappen going that slow, but caught us off guard there. But obviously, if you're new to the game, this is the newest feature. The formation lap, very good feature. Just gets you into that zone, preparing you for the race that you've got ahead. It's a long one, this one for me. Second race of the day for me, and my race pace is actually quite good. We did pull off a really good strategy around here in the social race for Apex Online Racing in a social. So if someone could post that in the chat and see how I did on the tyre strategy, because the hards can go really long on a stint, so that I'm maybe considering trying to do a one stop, but most likely it'll be a two and to be preserve a two stopper here. But we've got to use the medium tyre in this race, as it's the mandatory one, as someone mentioned in the chat earlier on in the stream. So my aim is to finish 5th. I'm going to try and stay in the top 5, but it's going to be hard. I don't know what the AI are like on race pace around here, so it's going to be very interesting, since I did the first day in the Mercedes, which didn't really go well for us. So we're going to see how this goes. Just warm up the tyres now, get them up to temperature before we get the game takes us from being manual. It will automatically put us onto the grid, so I think that's going to happen right now, as it does. So we're going to be heading to the grid. So just before we start, guys, make sure to like this video if you want to see more of these, and if we hit 80 likes on this, guys, on the stream, I will do a double upload tomorrow of this again. So we are up to ultimate, P5 on the grid. Can we stay in the points? That is my goal for this race. It's going to be very tricky. So this is going to be hard. We'll see how we go. Hamilton's on pole. We've got to do well for the fans. Our home patch. You can see a Great Britain flag there on the left hand side, just above the DHL bollard there on the left hand side in the grandstand. But here we go. Here we go. The British Grand Prix. Home territory is away. And what a start that is from us. We've got to try and go around the outside of Vettel into 1. Just got to back out of that, but we move up to P4, and the crowd are cheering us on there as we go down the inside of Vettel as well. Bit of a lunge actually, which actually works out a treat, and we move up to 3rd. So fantastic start there, but a bit ballsy there from me, if I'm honest, as Hamilton and Raikkonen are pulling away from us. Verstappen, who is our rival as well, is right behind us, has got past as well. Got past Vettel, so Vettel's had a poor start, but what a start this is. I absolutely nailed the start, I've got to say. Probably the best start I've had in career mode. We're going to go back to standing now. We're pulling away from Verstappen actually, so that's definitely what we need right now. Obviously we're going to struggle in this part of the lap with it being all high downforce, as Raikkonen is all over the back of Lewis Hamilton, who got pole position. But so far so good. Sainz had a poor start. You can see him there in the yellow dot on the screen on the map, as Vettel's gone past Verstappen and up to 4th, and Raikkonen has taken the lead. So the Ferraris have actually done very well in their development of their car. Just seems Mercedes have been backing off a little bit on their development, maybe focusing on 2017 on season 2.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Thanks, Jeff. As I'm just being very cautious through 1. Very tendent to take a lot of cornering speed in there and get a corner cut warning, so I don't want that. So maybe slow in the first sector because of it. But the Ferraris are looking very strong, as they always are, so a podium is going to be very tricky to hold off Sebastian Vettel. So we'll see how that goes. We're only 1.6 seconds behind Hamilton actually, so that's very promising. It's a 26 lap race as well. Just lost the back end there, but we get a good exit out of Woodcut. So we come down the old pitch straight towards Copse. Just not a lot of downforce in this Toro Rosso. So we've got yellow flags out. Someone's had a crash at Copse. You can just see it on the map. Could that maybe bring the safety car out? That's a poor exit. That's a very poor exit. Vettel's on us. Got to go defensive to our defensive line. And we just about hold off Vettel for the time being. Just a lot of oversteer now. But we're going to be focusing more on the downforce for the rest of the season. I think the car's perfectly fine in terms of straight line. The cornering needs definite work on right now. As Vettel's going to try and... was going to look like a move there. So Jeff wants us to pit this lap. Potentially. Onto the mandatory tyre, which is the medium tyre. How's our tyres looking anyway? 38%. I think we can go on for longer, guys. Jeff likes to worry me. I think Jeff's wrong on this one, on this occasion. We've got plenty of tyre wear at the minute to go, or maybe a couple laps longer. Gonna try and do what Romain Grosjean did at Haas, with some amazing tyre wear to win that race. Which has given me, that's my inspiration right now. Which is a bit cheesy, but... oh, missed the apex completely of maggots. Just puts us wide. But we're still holding on to Vettel. But Vettel's going to get DRS here. And that Ferrari is very quick in a straight line. Just about hold off. So is anyone pitting? Nope. So it's a good thing I did not pit that time. Oh, that's a bit too early into that corner. AI seemed to be very quick in this last corner, as Vettel has just proved that point. Just about held it into one. Go up to Rich now. Just trying to defend from Vettel once again. I think we're just going to hold him off. Just about. Hamilton's slowly pulling away from us. Not too much. Obviously Mercedes has got very good... Thanks for Jeff for ruining my coming in mid-sentence. I was going to say Mercedes have got quite good tyre wear. So that's going to be interesting. How long Hamilton stays out. I'm basically destroying Vettel's tyres, front tyres. Oh, that's the first cut. That's one I've got to be careful of. I've got quite a few of them in the social race I did round here for AOR. Vettel's got a better run than us. Here he comes. We'll hold it round the outside in to... try and hold him off it. And I think he's pitting. Is he pitting? I can't tell from the proximity. He is in the pits. I was kind of worried. I was like, am I giving Sebastian room there? But he's going to try and do the undercut on us here. That's not going to happen. We're going to follow Hamilton and Raikkonen on their strategies. But my main goal is to beat Max Verstappen. That's the goal for me right now. He's my rival at the minute. How's our tyres looking anyway? Oh, 61%. Jesus. Right, I think we're pitting this time, boys. I think we're going to pit now. I don't know who's fighting with Verstappen, but I think it's Ricciardo actually. But we'll all pit this time because that I've pushed it's a bit longer than I would have. I'm just struggling for grip right now, but Hamilton's actually catching up to Raikkonen again, but just no front end grip now on these soft tyres. So we're going to go down to lean as we go into the pits. Well, Raikkonen's in the pits. Hamilton's in the pits. Is he? Yes, he is. Nearly just got a penalty there. But we will come in. Sainz is in the pits as well. This is a bit awkward.
Carlos has come into the pits. Carlos is in the pits now.
This is going to be very awkward. This could actually help me here. Just a little bit as he gets held up there. There's Hamilton. Come on, get me out, get me out. Oh, I've been held up by Max Verstappen. Ugh. Or is it Ricciardo actually? Ricciardo actually jumped us in the pits because of that. Oh, that's annoying.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
There's Rosberg actually coming out the pits and we just get ahead of him. And Vettel has jumped us in the pit stops there, but obviously we've got a lap fresher tyres, so that could actually play a role at the end of the race. But Danny Rick's got ahead of us here, and here comes, look at Rosberg, and oh, that's straight line speed of the Mercedes. But, oh, got a warning there. Very naughty from us. I need to stop doing that, actually. Need to hunt down Ricciardo right now. Danny Rick, my favourite driver as well. Need to be very nice to him. We're putting away from Rosberg now. And Vettel's actually getting held up by someone. I don't know who it is. Luckily we get DRS, which is luckily from that mistake we made there. Vettel's side by side with someone. Don't know who it is. But he's got through. It's actually, I think that's Lewis Hamilton actually, could it be? It actually is Lewis Hamilton, so Hamilton's at a poor pit stop. Oh yeah, because he got held up, I forgot, by Danny Rick. I forgot about that.
0.8 seconds.
And we've got ahead comfortably of Max Verstappen, which is important as well. So that's what I definitely want right there. So we luckily get DRS again as we try to hold off Nico Rosberg again. Nico Rosberg, sorry. So we're right on the back now of Danny Rick, as Hamilton is right on the back of Vettel, so that could be a really tasty battle between them two. But this could be making a statement to Red Bull. This would be past Ricciardo. Oh, and he went to the back of him there. Which brings Rosberg back into the equation. But we've got a brilliant run on Ricciardo. Here we go. Down the inside. Easy move. And we're up to P10. With still a few people to pit, of course. Which I say that. A flurry of people in the pits. Julian Palmer's in the pits from on the soft tyre for 7 laps. So obviously that's a fresh set, of course. Oh, look at Ricciardo. Oh no, don't make a move. Don't make a move there. Rosberg was going for a move on Ricciardo. That would have been a bit scary. And I don't know who that is that's holding up Vettel and Hamilton, but that will help hopefully us a little bit. We're going to pull out of the slipstream from Ricciardo just to make it a bit harder for him to pass us. We're going to go back to the racing line.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds.
It's actually a Manor holding up Lewis Hamilton, interestingly. So I think we're a net 4th. I could be wrong, but I think we're a net 4th once everyone pits. I think Haryanto stood out there on the medium tyre. Props to Haryanto. Ricciardo's going back though, back to the defensive again. Should be fine. As Haryanto finally pits. So at the minute we're P4. Massive tank slapper, but here we go again. Don't make a move, Danny Rick. Don't make a move, Sonny Jim. He actually was going for a move there. Oh my god. That was scary. I would not have done that. There's Raikkonen. So we're all very close actually. The leading pack are very close. Here comes Danny Rick again. He's got a better line than us. A better run. And we just hold him off again. We're just holding on to 4th here. I think that's my goal right now. We pulled a little bit of a gap, but we're forming a train now, which is a bit annoying. Right now, so it's going to be very tough to hold off all these 3 drivers of Ricciardo, Verstappen and Rosberg. They've got a lot more downforce than me. Back to defending again. Just holding on for dear life right now. I swear the AI have got OP on this little bit here, out of the last corner. They surely have OP-ness in them.
Vettel's just moved into 1st place.
And Vettel actually takes the lead, so Raikkonen's pitted actually from the lead of the race. Lost the back end there. Wow, these tyres are going off. Are they? Not too sure, but here comes Ricciardo again. Just trying to defend from him again. Just trying to hold on here for dear life right now. If we can get to lap 13, we are in the range of a 2-stop for definite. Raikkonen's definitely got to be on a 3-stop. Sorry. Shifted down to 6. Shifted up too early there. That's not going to do me any favours. Once again, this could be the move, guys. Oh, got a yellow flag up ahead. Sebastian Vettel's out of the race. The leader's out of the race. That has to be an engine blowout. Has to be. He's going into the pits. Yep, he's blown his engine. That's a massive moment. So we're now on the podium. We're P2 at the minute of the British Grand Prix. And that could be a... Oh, God. So that's a massive moment of the race. Vettel out. He was absolutely charging through the field there. That's a massive moment right there. As we defend from Ricciardo again. We seem to be fine. Oh, we've been tapped. We've been tapped. Ricciardo's tapped us there. Massive moment there.
Hamilton could be due to pit within the next couple of laps.
Hello?
Showing that the light rain could be with us in as soon as 15 minutes time.
There's a massive moment then, lads. I had to be quiet then for a second because my mic went off. So Ricciardo pinned us, spun us, and it caught the pile up. So I'm trying to hold on now. This is my strategy now. Do I stay out right now, pit for the hards, and pray that the rain comes for us to pit for the inters, or stay out? That's going to be the big question, but Hamilton's walked this now, unless the safety car comes out.
Light rain is scheduled to be with us in 15 minutes time.
But we will be going on to the hards for the last stop. We're trying to hold out here. So shall I pit, guys, for the hards, or do an aggressive strategy? Let me know, guys. Pit or no pit? But Hamilton's got to win this race now, unless he has an issue. I don't think it's ready yet for... Lap 14 is probably the time, well, the lap I want to go into the pits. As here comes Ricciardo again. Love a bit of slipstream. Here he comes, and finally gets past. And just closes the door on us right there. Oversteer. As Ricciardo, Rosberg's having a sniff at a move.
Okay, the pit window has
Just need to hold off Rosberg now. Oh, Rosberg's going for a move into turn 1. This could go badly wrong. And we hold it. Just about. Now we're going to be sitting ducks to Rosberg. I think I might pit this lap and try and do an undercut. It's the only strategy we've got. Trying to hold off Rosberg here.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
So we will pit this time, guys. Sainz is up to 5th. I've just seen the yellow dot, so Sainz is doing pretty well as well. So it's going to be a good result for not Force India, Toro Rosso right now. But we're starting to lose a bit of grip here. Here comes Rosberg again. Just trying to hold him off it. So we're going to go on to the hards now.
Remember, box this lap.
So I'm not really fussed if Rosberg gets past here.
As you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Just late braking. Oh, massive snap there, but we're going to pit this time. Oh, the pit thing went. Oh, the bloody pit
Okay, for speeding in the pit lane.
thing got taken away from because Vettel pitted. Oh, for God's sake. That had to happen. Someone took out the pit board, which I know when to pit, when to stop, and I just got absolutely destroyed there. Oh. This should take us to the end.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Definitely what I needed there. I'm absolutely annoyed about that, and look where I am now. Got to get past these as quickly as possible. I can't even get past Hulkenberg of all people. Someone did mention flashbacks. I don't do any flashbacks in the series, so because it's a form of cheating, if I'm honest. Doing a flashback. If it happens, it happens. We get on with it. It is very dark right now. I can say that. Right now. That's the manners. Look at the manners. So OP in a straight line. You get past one of them. Oh, bit of contact there between Verline and Magnussen. This is going to be unfortunate. Trying to get past these lot. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Trying to get past them here, but look at the speed of the flipping Mercedes powered cars. Just gonna have to try and get past these lot. Marcus Ericsson's out. So Ericsson's out. That's gonna hold me up massively here. He's parked it just there, so that's surely got to be a safety car. Obviously we don't want that, of course. But a wild banana has appeared, or was appearing, and now we've gone past him. But these overcast conditions can help our tyres last long now. So we should be fine. I might do my drive-through this lap. But when Sainz pits is when I'm going to do my drive-through. I think that's probably the best option for us. So once it says Sainz... Oh, there we go. I'm going to pit this lap. Do the drive-through and then... we should be fine. I think Hamilton pitted.
If you don't take the drive-through penalty this lap, you will be disqualified.
Well, I've got to do the penalty. I've got to do anyway. So back to lean. I just took that so slowly and calm. But yeah, you can't do the drive-through, guys, under safety car conditions. So. That's why we do it now. So where's... Sainz isn't even there. Oh, thank God. I thought they were going to make me go through again. Oh, that was a worry. Worry there. If a safety car comes out, we are going straight on to set the softs as Gutierrez goes through. So basically, we're second to last right now. That's a point, actually.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Can't, we've got no radio now. Lovely.
The radar is showing light rain arriving in 5 minutes' time. 5 minutes.
Oh, great. Wrong tyre. 5 minutes for the rain. Jenson Button's leading the race as well. Now I've got to give a little more now.
We're expecting light rain within 5 minutes.
Right, cheers, Jeff. That's all I needed to hear. Right, some people in the pits. That's music to my ears. Magnussen on the mediums. So we move up to 17th. Go past Pascal Wehrlein. There's quite a few cars up ahead. Just so annoyed that the bollard was gone. I just had no idea when to go. There's quite a few cars up here, so points are still on, but we've got to put a lot of work in right now.
6.9 seconds.
So we're catching up to Gutierrez quite quickly here. Remember guys, this is on Ultimate AI as well, so just makes it a bit harder for us. Just keep an eye out guys for the rain. If someone spots rain, let me know in the chat.
It's going to be down slightly. It's showing some minor wear.
Oh, these overcast conditions are not helping me right now. We've got someone in the pits. Could it be Gutierrez in the pits? It is indeed. There's quite a few people in the pits actually. So we just get ahead of Felipe Nasr, and Bottas is just ahead of us there. So people are still pitting though. Got Nasr behind, who we were actually going to be with actually for our career mode originally, but we're not anymore. We weren't anymore. Toro Rosso offered me a lucrative contract, so I kind of went for them instead of Sauber. If you remember when I did my announcement video for career mode, we'll know what I mean. When I mean talking about being with Sauber for this career mode. So Hamilton still leads, we go wide at Copse. Williams looking not that quick actually, which I'm kind of surprised about, I've got to say.
The car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
The only thing is, I hope people pit when the rain comes and go on softs like we've had in the past. That would be quite funny, I've got to say. But the big talking point of this race is the championship leaders out of this race, so big moment. I think I've just seen rain.
The light rain should be arriving very shortly.
I'm pretty sure I saw rain. The question is, will it get too wet though? Pretty sure I saw rain. And how heavy it's going to be is the next question. For it to be either inters or wets, that's the next question I've got to think about. Right, we're 1 second quicker than Nasr, so these cars in front on the mediums are struggling. And to be fair, Raikkonen there, who is I think in fourth. Right, 7 laps to go, boys and girls. It has to be raining now. It's like Baku all over again here, minus the safety car. Yep, I think I see rain. There is rain at the loop. We have rain.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.7 seconds.
I've got the inters checked just in case. The question is, how intense will this rain be? Is the question. Just starting to lose a bit of grip now, actually. I know it's not inters just yet, but I know the AI aren't really good in mixed.
Is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Okay, Jeff. Is the AI aren't actually good on mixed weather conditions. So this is going to be interesting. Could we see another Baku moment here? A few people stayed out and some people pitted for inters. Starting to lose a bit of pace now. We will definitely be pitting because I am losing grip already right now on these tyres. This is going to be interesting. Just trying to break up my braking zone, but just don't have any grip right now. Just trying to get any form of grip right now.
We're considering switching to an alternate
Okay, Jeff's changing the strategy.
You'll stick to plan A. Confirmed.
We're going to pit now. Jeff knows it's getting heavy. Science knows.
Carlos has come into the pits. Carlos is in the pits now.
So we're going to pit this time. This DRS is now disabled, so that kind of gives a clue that it's now the wet tyre. As we'll come in for the intermediate tyre for the rest of the race. As we're going to have 5 laps.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now
As we will
disabled.
come in now, and it's a good stop there from Williams. This Sauber, oh no, oh, did they? Oh, and we've been held by the Sauber, and we're away. Is someone staying out there? Who's that? Magnussen being the balls and staying out on the medium tyres. As we will continue on. Magnussen's going to have to pit next lap, so
You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Hamilton's staying out, which is interesting, but he will have to pit surely. There's Sainz, a massive gap over us.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
But the question is, will it be wet enough for the wet tyre, I wonder? Magnussen, as you can see, is absolutely struggling. We're going to go past him now. Down the inside we go. So we're up to 13th again.
This rain isn't likely to go away soon. Heavy rain in 10 minutes' time.
Oh great. Heavy rain, boys. So we may have to pit again for the wet, for even the wet tyres. If they pit, I'm staying out. I'm going to try and get a point at least. Because everyone in front of me There's not. It's about a 30-odd second pit stops. Magnussen finally pits, by the way. I wonder how the AI's pace are in the wet. Is the big question. So with heavy rain coming, it's going to be interesting, but the track may get wet enough for the wet tyre. That's going to be the massive question mark. So everyone's on the inters now, but it is getting. Look, you can see the track. Maybe there could be some puddles emerging soon, and possibly for the wet tyre if the rain intensifies. This is going to be quite interesting, actually. I know it hasn't worked out for us today, or in this race, but with the penalty that we had. But it should be quite interesting, actually, going into the next few races.
The gap to the car behind is 6.3 seconds.
We're going to go through for another lap, lap 24. Gain a little bit on Bottas, not much though.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.0 seconds.
Let's turn just a bit earlier for the loop. Just shows how difficult it is on the Ultimate AI to try and keep up with the pace. I'm going to stay out. I am going to stay out. I'm not pitting anymore now. If the AI pit this lap or the next lap, then it's their fault. It's the game.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, just wide into Cops. Try and cool the tyres down again. Massive tank slap up. We're going to go up to Rich. And we're gaining a bit on Bottas. Getting 3 temps on him there. On that one. There's a few cars actually up ahead that Bottas is catching up to. So I wonder if they've got problems. I wonder. This is actually for the points paying position as well, that battle up ahead. There's puddles off the track there. I can just see some puddles emerging. I think it's too little too late for that. But this is very encouraging to take away that we seem to be quicker than the Williams in the wet, which is interesting. So a lot to take away from this. Even though it's not what we want, we'll take it.
Gap to car in front is 8.6 seconds.
Massive tank slapper there. It's getting a bit wet now, boys. So we come into Cops again. If you get 80 likes, guys, remember I will do another double upload tomorrow of career mode, which I have no idea where it's at. I think it's Germany and Spa or Hungary. I think Hungary and then Germany. I think are next. So we're coming to the last lap then of the race. They're staying out, so this is going to most likely be our finishing position. 13th. Unlucky number 13. And we get a penalty. Way. First penalty in quite a while. Not bothered anyway. We're going to stay where we are regardless. So I'm not bothered about that. It had to come, didn't it? The penalty had to come.
This is your final lap of the race.
And we gained much on Bottas. And look at the train there. I know it's too little too late. If this was 100%, we should be able to catch up, but... oh well. Hamilton wins the race on his home patch. Let's give a like, guys, for the penalty. Let's have some likes for the penalty there, guys. But Hamilton will win the British Grand Prix then. Good for the British fans. But a lot we can take away from this, that we are matching a lot of people on race pace and quali pace on Ultimate, so
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
it's put me in good stead for the next race, so...
Is 6.8 seconds.
and we're just catching them up even more by 2 seconds. Bottas is having a fight with someone. Oh, I hope these crash into each other. That would be fantastic. In the last corner. They're actually squabbling there. I think that's a Haas in the middle of that pack, but we're going to get no points. We're going to come in 13th. We tried our best, but the drive-through cost us, unfortunately.
It's a disappointing result for sure, but we'll try to bounce back at the next one.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
So there's Raikkonen in P5.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
So there's Hamilton getting the victory here at Silverstone. Not happy that they haven't got the actual Silverstone trophy. And Hamilton won the race. Ricciardo was second, even though he made contact with us at the old final corner with Rosberg P3, but oh well.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
On to the constructors then. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today, as they make their way up the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So there's the results then of the British Grand Prix. Hamilton wins by 16.5 seconds from Ricciardo, with Rosberg third, a full 15 seconds back, and with Sainz in fourth, which is even more annoying for me, especially. So that does not help me at all. Raikkonen 5th, Verstappen 6th, Button 7th, Alonso 8th, Massa 9th, and Perez completes the top 10. And there's us there. And just looking at the pace, we're only 3 tenths off the fastest lap, or 4 tenths off the fastest lap when we're on the dries. So I was very happy. I can take that away. And there's the confirmation of the penalty, the 3-second penalty. But the big thing is Vettel was out of the race, which really made a massive effect to the championship, as you will see right now. Down to 24 points the gap from Vettel to Hamilton, with Rosberg in third. We're dropped to 10th actually. Sainz moving up to 7th, and the points is now down to, we're now 12th. 12 points behind our teammate, which it won't help us a lot, but in the constructors we're still P4. which matters a lot, and we're 12 points ahead now of Force India, with McLaren jumping up to 6th from 8th, with Williams dropping down to 8th in the standings, which is really not what they want right now. But we're going to find out right now if what you're saying in the chat is true. We're going to be fired. I hope that isn't the case, because we've done pretty well in the standings, if I'm honest. We're 9th. So we'll have to see how this goes. But we've got a lot of resource points. Oh, we got 300 odd resource points. This is going to be a bit annoying. I think we're going to lose the rivalry here. Oh no, no, we're not. We're still ahead of Verstappen in the rivalry. That's interesting. If you look at that, guys, we're going to beat Max Verstappen here, but I don't want to look at this. Let's not have a look, guys. I'm not looking. We're just going to skip this. I'm not even going to look at that. I like the demotion to GP2. Interesting. We'll get some nice on there. This is not what I want to hear.
Hi. Look, I don't want to get you down, but the boss doesn't seem to be in the best of moods with you at the moment. We certainly seem to feel you're underperforming at this stage. I need you to work extra hard to turn this around, okay?
Okay, we got off luckily there, guys. We're still at Toro Rosso, which is definitely what we need. So I'm going to end the episode off there, guys. So I want to thank everyone for coming out for this race and the one at Austria as well, which is most likely going to be on live right now on YouTube. So if you missed it, go over and have a look at it. It is the most bizarre race you will see on there. But if you like this race, guys, and you want to see me get fired, make sure to slap a like on this video and subscribe for more F1 content. And because of my disappointing performance today, I will do tomorrow a double upload once again of career mode, live as always on YouTube for you guys. I think it's Hungary next, if I am correct, and I believe it's Germany as well. So we've got Germany and Hungary tomorrow for you guys. So we'll see how this goes. But until next time, guys, it has been Ryan. Have a fantastic day wherever you're doing. And again, make sure to subscribe for more F1 content and slap a like if you want me to see if I'll get fired or not. So we'll see how that goes. And make sure, guys, to follow me on Twitter, which is on top of the screen as well, if you want to see qualifying and practice live before I edit this down to just the race. So we need to be on our best form for the rest of the season. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video on the channel. Until then, have a good day, guys. See you later.